Hey Bears fans, we are here with another in-depth update on everything happening with our Chicago Bears as we push further into the season and head straight into these critical final games. The energy is electric and the excitement is real because this stretch could define the entire year for our team. As we move into Week 17, the stakes are incredibly high and every play, every decision, and every performance matters more than ever. The playoff picture is starting to take shape, and the Bears are in a position that fans could only dream about just a few months ago. There is that sense of anticipation, that feeling of possibility, and, most importantly, a chance to make a statement on a national stage. Looking at the current standings, the Bears have already clinched a playoff spot, which is an achievement in itself, but the real conversation now revolves around which seed they will secure. The number one seed in the NFC is still within reach, but the path to get there is clear: win the remaining games and hope for a slip-up from Seattle. The final two matchups will not be easy, as the Bears have to travel to San Francisco and then host Detroit, but there is a strategic advantage with rest days and preparation that could prove decisive. Beating the 49ers in San Francisco is no small task, but the team has shown resilience all season. And if they manage to execute the game plan effectively, the possibility of coming out on top is very real. Then, finishing the season at Soldier Field against the Lions, who have struggled down the stretch, presents a great opportunity to secure a strong seed and continue the momentum into the playoffs. The playoff scenarios are intricate, with multiple outcomes based on how other teams perform, including Green Bay, Philadelphia, and even the Rams. If everything aligns, the Bears could clinch the division, secure at least the 2 seed, and keep the 1 seed in play. Even in scenarios where they might lose a game, the magic number for a guaranteed top 3 seed remains attainable, and that alone provides a significant buffer as the postseason approaches. Fans should pay close attention to the remaining games, not just for the wins, but for how the team positions itself strategically for the playoffs. Every yard, every point, and every coaching decision can have an amplified impact in these final weeks. Turning attention to the players, Caleb Williams has been a focal point all season, and while reaching 4,000 passing yards may be a stretch, his performance continues to impress. The way he has adapted to a new system, taken on the challenges of learning under center, and delivered consistent performances is notable. His decision-making, accuracy, and ability to read defenses have improved as the season has progressed, and even if he falls just short of the milestone, the growth and confidence he has displayed set the stage for even greater success next season. The nuances of his game, from completing high-pressure throws to keeping the offense on schedule, highlight not only his talent, but also his resilience and adaptability in a demanding environment. The coaching and play calling have also played a pivotal role in the Bears' success this season. Ben Johnson's creative approach, blending conventional plays with innovative strategies, has energized the team and made a difference in close games. While there have been a few moments where decisions could be questioned, the overall trajectory shows a team willing to embrace calculated risks and maximize opportunities. The balance between creativity and execution is delicate, but the Bears have demonstrated that they can thrive under this leadership. The strategy is not just about winning games, but also about building a system that players trust and can operate within confidently. Injuries are always a concern, and the Bears are no exception. Key players like C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Rome Adden, and Luther Burden have faced physical challenges that could affect availability in the closing games of the season. Managing their health while ensuring competitive performance is critical. Decisions regarding rest and playing time will need to be strategic, especially with playoff implications in mind. Other contributors, like Jay Walker, have stepped up, demonstrating their readiness to take on larger roles when called upon. The depth of the roster and the ability of these players to adapt under pressure could be decisive in the final weeks and beyond. DeAndre Swift has also been a standout this season, approaching a remarkable milestone in rushing yards. His consistency, explosiveness, and ability to navigate defenses have provided the Bears with a reliable offensive weapon. Overcoming minor injuries and continuing to deliver at a high level speaks volumes about his preparation, athleticism, and commitment to the team. The combination of his skill set and the improved defensive line has elevated the Bears' ground game, complementing the passing attack and creating a balanced offense that keeps opponents guessing. As we move into these last games, the competitive landscape across the NFC adds layers of complexity. Teams like the Packers face quarterback uncertainty, which could affect division dynamics, while other playoff contenders continue to battle for positioning. The Bears are in a unique situation where they can influence outcomes not just through their own performance, but also indirectly through the results of other games. It's a thrilling scenario that requires focus, preparation, and composure, as every detail matters and can tip the balance in a tightly contested race. Fans should be paying attention to matchups, player performance, and coaching decisions, as these elements will combine to determine seeding and playoff readiness. Each snap carries significance, and the Bears' ability to execute under pressure will define not only their season, but also the momentum they carry into the postseason. From star players stepping up to role players rising to the occasion, this team has shown a remarkable capacity to adapt and thrive, even in high-pressure situations. The upcoming weeks promise to be intense, and the excitement around Soldier Field and beyond is palpable. Every game, every drive, and every play calls for precision, preparation, and energy, and the Bears have shown they can deliver when it counts. With strategic rest, careful player management, and a focus on executing fundamentals, this team is positioned to make a meaningful playoff push. Fans should be excited, engaged, and ready for the dramatic finish that the final weeks of the season are likely to deliver. From tactical decisions to player milestones, from the offensive rhythm to defensive adjustments, the story of this Bears season continues to unfold with a compelling blend of challenge, opportunity, and promise. The intensity of the final stretch is amplified by the stakes. The division race, the playoff positioning, and the individual player performances all converge into a high-stakes environment where preparation meets opportunity. Each player's role becomes magnified, and the collective focus of the team determines the outcomes. Fans are witnessing not just a series of games, but a narrative of growth, resilience, and competitive spirit that has been building throughout the season. The excitement surrounding each matchup is a testament to the Bears' resurgence and the potential for a memorable postseason run. As the Bears approach these final games, the interplay between coaching strategy, player execution, and situational awareness becomes crucial. Decisions on play calling, personnel, and in-game adjustments will shape the trajectory of not only the current season, but also the future perception of the team's capabilities. Fans should be attentive to how the Bears navigate adversity, handle high-pressure moments, and capitalize on opportunities, as these elements are the building blocks of a team that aspires to go deep into the playoffs and beyond. As we continue breaking down the Bears situation heading into the final stretch of the season, there are several key storylines that demand attention. Injuries, player performance, and coaching decisions will shape not only the outcome of the last games, but also how the team positions itself for a deep playoff run. C.J. Gardner-Johnson's injury remains a point of concern. While reports suggest his ACL is intact, there is still the possibility of a hyperextension or MCL sprain, which could influence his availability. The team faces a delicate balancing act, deciding whether to rest him for the final weeks or risk playing him in crucial games. His absence would test the depth of the secondary, and the coaching staff might explore options like Nick McLeod or Tyreek Stevenson at nickel, especially given that Jalen Johnson is still ramping back to full strength. These decisions will carry heavy implications, particularly in high-pressure scenarios, and could determine the team's ability to maintain defensive stability against elite offenses. Rome Adden and Luther Burden also factor into this equation. Rome's stress fracture is serious, requiring careful management, and the coaching staff may opt to limit his playing time to ensure he is fully ready for the playoffs. Burden's ankle injury seems less severe, but a conservative approach could see him eased back into the lineup gradually. Meanwhile, Jay Walker has shown flashes of playmaking ability that could prove invaluable in these final games. In the opening moments of the last match, Caleb Williams trusted him on a key read, connecting over the middle to keep the drive alive. That play demonstrated Walker's potential to contribute in meaningful ways, and the Bears may rely on him more heavily if injuries continue to impact the roster. Depth players stepping up in these circumstances often make the difference between a playoff contender and an early exit, and Walker's growth is a positive sign for the team's overall resilience. Turning to offensive milestones, DeAndre Swift is nearing a remarkable achievement with almost 1,000 rushing yards on the season. His average of 4.9 yards per carry represents a significant improvement from last year and highlights the impact of both his skill and the improved offensive line. Swift has overcome minor injuries, missing only a single game due to a groin issue, yet he has maintained consistency and explosiveness, serving as a reliable weapon for the Bears' offense. The combination of his rushing prowess and the passing game creates a balanced attack that challenges defenses and allows the Bears to sustain drives in crucial moments. Swift's performance is a testament to his preparation, conditioning, and ability to adapt to game situations, and his continued contributions will be critical in the final 2 weeks of the regular season. Quarterback play across the division also adds layers of intrigue. Green Bay's Jordan Love being in concussion protocol complicates the Packers' path, and depending on his recovery, the Bears could see a shift in the division dynamics. Similarly, Malik Willis's shoulder injury introduces uncertainty for teams outside of Chicago, highlighting how quarterback health and availability can have ripple effects across playoff positioning. These scenarios emphasize the interconnectedness of the final games, where not only the Bears' performance, but also the results elsewhere influence the final seedings. Fans need to stay engaged because every score, every turnover, and every decision on the field could have broader implications that extend well beyond a single game. Ben Johnson's coaching continues to be a defining element of the Bears' success. His creativity and willingness to innovate have energized the team and made the offense unpredictable. While a few decisions, such as 4th and short calls early in games, may invite scrutiny, the overall trajectory of the team under his guidance has been impressive. Johnson's play calling blends conventional schemes with unique wrinkles, challenging defenses while building confidence among the players. The balance between risk and reward is delicate, but the Bears have demonstrated the ability to execute under pressure, and Johnson's adaptability ensures the team remains competitive in tight situations. His leadership fosters growth, allowing players like Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, and emerging contributors to thrive within the system. As the Bears approach the final 2 games, matchups become critically important. Traveling to San Francisco presents a challenge against a team with playoff aspirations of its own, and managing player rest and preparation will be key. Hosting Detroit offers an opportunity to solidify positioning, but complacency cannot be an option, especially with playoff implications on the line. Execution in critical moments, such as red zone efficiency, third down conversions, and turnovers, will influence not just the outcome of individual games, but also playoff seeding and potential home field advantages. Every practice, every game plan adjustment, and every individual effort contributes to the bigger picture of postseason success. Offensive efficiency, particularly in the passing game, will be essential as the Bears aim to maintain momentum. Caleb Williams' decision-making, accuracy, and leadership on the field continue to develop, and while reaching 4,000 passing yards may be unlikely this season, his overall growth sets the stage for future milestones. The development of his chemistry with receivers, his ability to read defensive coverages, and his execution under pressure all demonstrate the progress he has made in new system. Each throw, each read, and each adjustment contributes to a season-long narrative of improvement, setting a foundation for the team to build upon in the years ahead. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what could be one of the most shocking moves of the NFL season, whispers from inside league circles suggest that the Dallas Cowboys and Chicago Bears may have struck a blockbuster trade, turning heads across the football world. Sources close to the teams hint that Ryan Poles, the Bears' general manager, may have masterminded a move that could reshape both franchises, though details remain tantalizingly scarce. Fans and analysts alike are abuzz, trying to piece together the possible implications of this rumored deal. The speculation revolves around the idea that Poles, often seen as a calculating executive with a sharp eye for talent, could have leveraged the Bears' roster needs to his advantage. Rumors suggest the Cowboys, traditionally aggressive in pursuit of championship-caliber talent, might be sending a high-profile player or draft asset to Chicago in exchange for a key piece. This move, if confirmed, would mark a dramatic shift in strategy for both teams, signaling a willingness to take bold risks in pursuit of immediate success. Social media has erupted with reactions ranging from shock to excitement, with fans dissecting potential scenarios and imagining how this trade might influence the league's balance of power. Speculation is rife about which positions could be affected, and insiders hint that the ripple effects may extend beyond just the two teams involved. Analysts are pointing to Ryan Poles' reputation for bold maneuvers, noting that his decision-making style often surprises even the most seasoned observers. The Bears, long seeking a spark to ignite their roster, may have found it in this rumored acquisition, while the Cowboys could be positioning themselves to shore up areas of need that have long been considered weaknesses. Though neither team has officially commented, the mere possibility of this trade has sent shockwaves through NFL circles. Pundits are already debating the strategic genius or potential gamble inherent in such a deal, and fans are frantically speculating about the domino effect it could have on the league's playoff picture. If this rumor bears out, it could redefine how both franchises are perceived, casting Ryan Poles in the spotlight as a bold architect capable of changing the course of a season with a single, daring move. For now, all eyes remain glued to official announcements, but the buzz is undeniable. A seismic shakeup may be underway, and the Cowboys-Bears connection has become the hottest talking point in football chatter. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.